In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on February 25th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Boston Celtics versus Philadelphia 76ers. The Boston Celtics will be on the road against the Philadelphia 76ers in an Eastern Conference matchup inside of the Wells Fargo Center on Saturday night. The Celtics are leading the East and are coming off a 142-138 overtime road win over the Indiana Pacers on Thursday, while the 76ers are third in the East and are coming off a 110-105 home win against the Memphis Grizzlies on Thursday. This is the third of 4 games against each other in the regular season, as the Celtics won the first 2, including a 106-99 home win back on February 8th. The Boston Celtics have been in great shape as they've won 8 of their last 10 games overall, and they will be aiming for a third straight victory after beating the Pacers in a 142-138 overtime win on Thursday. Jason Tatum led the team with 31 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists. Jaylen Brown added 30 points. Malcolm Brogdon scored 24 points with 7 assists, while Derek White chipped in with 17 points. As a team, the Celtics shot 51% from the field and 18 of 39 from the three-point line, as they looked to be in trouble when they squandered a 16-point lead in regulation, but they kept their heads and were able to close it out in overtime thanks to Tatum, who scored the team's final 4 points. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia 76ers have been on a tear as they've won 14 of their last 17 games overall, and they will be aiming for a 6th straight victory after beating the Grizzlies in a thrilling 110-105 win on Thursday. James Harden led the team with 31 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Joel Embiid added 27 points with 19 rebounds and 6 blocks, while Tobias Harris chipped in with 20 points. As a team, the 76ers shot just 40% from the field and 13 of 36 from the three-point line, as they struggled to find their offense and quickly found themselves trailing by double digits after allowing 37 points in the first quarter. The 76ers trailed in this one until the fourth quarter, where they were finally able to get over the hump as Harden and Harris really picked up their scoring to help Embiid, who shot just 7 of 25 from the field. Looking at the betting trends, the Celtics are 13-3 against the spread in their last 16 games against a team above .600, 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record, and 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The 76ers are 21-6 against the spread in their last 27 home games, 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record, and 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings in Philadelphia. The Celtics are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Philadelphia, and the Celtics are 3-7 against the spread in the last 10 meetings overall. We are all set for the game of the night as the Celtics visit the 76ers in a clash of 2 Eastern Conference giants. The Celtics were able to get healthy over the All-Star break, and they will be feeling good after out 76ers the Pacers in a thrilling over 76ers win on Thursday, while the 76ers have now won 5 straight after rallying back from a 17-point deficit to stun the Grizzlies in their last outing. The Boston Celtics are going to be favored because of what they've done this season overall, but the 76ers as underdogs is intriguing. The 76ers are not only a good team overall, but they win at home by an average of 6 points. Big statement game for Philadelphia on national TV, and the home team has won 6 of the last 9 meetings. You can make an argument for either side here, but I'll stick with the 76ers to get the win at home, unless Embiid decides to sit this one out. So the Philadelphia 76ers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The first meeting of the season between Boston and Philadelphia was a proper high-scoring affair, whereas the second one saw just 205 points on the scoreboard. Both teams are capable of playing tough defense, but they also possess plenty of offensive weapons. Boston ranks 20th in the league in pace, while Philadelphia is 25th. I'm expecting the Celtics to pick up the pace and take a lot of shots from deep. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Antonio Spurs vs. Utah Jazz. The San Antonio Spurs will head to Vivint Arena on Saturday night to take on the Utah Jazz in an NBA Western Conference matchup. The Spurs are struggling as they are 14th in the Western Conference with a 14-46 record and are on a massive 15-game losing streak with a 142-116 road loss on Thursday night against Dallas Mavericks and essentially knocked them out of even play-in contention. The Jazz are currently in the 10th seed in the Western Conference with a 30-31 record as they picked up a 120-119 overtime home win on Thursday against the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are trying to avoid the play-in tournament with a solid second half. This will be the second of 4 games against one another, with the Spurs picking up a 126-122 home win back on December 26th. The San Antonio Spurs are in terrible form as they've lost 20 of their last 21 games overall, and they will be hoping to put an end to a 15-game losing streak after getting thrashed by the Mavericks in a 142-116 road loss on Thursday. Malaki Branham led the team with 23 points on 9 of 17 shooting. Keldon Johnson added 22 points with 8 rebounds and 7 assists, while Zach Collins chipped in with 13 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. As a team, the Spurs shot 52% from the field and 10 of 25 from the three-point line, but they really let themselves down on the defensive end, particularly in the fourth quarter where they leaked 43 points to get absolutely blown out in the end. Meanwhile, the Utah Jazz have been in fair shape as they've split their last 10 games overall, and they will be eager to build some momentum after outlasting the Thunder in a 120-119 overtime win on Thursday. Lauri Markkanen led the team with 43 points on 15 of 28 shooting. Jordan Clarkson added 24 points with 6 assists, while Kelly Olynyk chipped in with 12 points. As a team, the Jazz shot just 42% from the field and 13 of 48 from the three-point line while committing 21 turnovers, but they hung in the contest right till the end where they stole the game on clutch free throws from Markkanen with just 4.1 seconds left on the clock. Looking at the betting trends, the Spurs are 7-20 against the spread in their last 27 road games, 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 games following a loss of more than 10 points, and 3-15 against the spread in their last 18 games overall. The Jazz are 0-3-1 against the spread in their last 4 home games, 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a losing record, and 3-0-2 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 15-7 in the last 22 meetings overall. The Spurs are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 meetings in Utah, and the Spurs are 4-0 against the spread in the last 4 meetings overall. The Spurs are going to be shorthanded once again as Khem Birch, Isaiah Roby, Devin Vassell, Romeo Langford, and Tre Jones are all out, while the Jazz are keeping eyes on Rudy Gay and Kelly Olynyk, who are both questionable. When looking at dunks and threes adjusted net rating, there is a clear difference between these franchises thus far, as San Antonio is last in the NBA with a -9.8 adjusted net rating, while Utah is closer to average at 17th in the sport with a plus 0.3 adjusted net rating. There's a massive difference throughout the defense as the Spurs are giving up 128 points in their previous 5 games, while the Jazz are allowing 118 points in their last 3 games played. There is a reason why the San Antonio Spurs are not doing well at all, and that is because they are trying to get as many ping-pong balls for the Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes. This is big chalk for the Jazz, and only the second time they've been double-digit favorites all year. However, the Spurs are terrible, and that includes losing their last 5 games by an average of 14 points and on the road by an average of 13 points. The Spurs have been in a world of hurt lately, and the injuries really haven't helped their cause. So while the Jazz are still below their best, I believe that they can build some momentum here. Backing the Spurs just isn't an option these days, as they're clearly in tank mode. So the Utah Jazz to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Neither team has defended the three-point line too well throughout the course of the season, as San Antonio is last in the sport with a 39.7 opposing three-point percentage, while Utah is 16th in the NBA 35.9 three-point percentage against. When looking at the offensive outputs in the last few games, the Spurs are averaging 110 points in their previous 4 games, while the Jazz are scoring 119 points in their last 5 games as well. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.